Falcon Field, Cerritos College in Norwalk, California, the site for tonight's round one matchup of the Pac-5 playoffs. And here we go, St. John Bosco, their quest to repeat not only as CIF Southern Section champions, but state champions as well. A four-wide set, three are aligned to the far side. The lone back is Rico Martin. Little play action. Levette going to throw over the middle. And it's in and out of the hands of his intended target. He was going for Trevon Morrell, and a bone-jarring hit delivered by who else but DJ Willis. And there is an injured Jaguar down on the field, but it will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, it all starts with, of course, the number one quarterback in the nation, Josh Rosen. But don't forget about that powerful, beefy offensive line. Zach Robertson, Matt Craig, Matt Smith, Matt Kechnick, and Wyatt Davis round out your offensive line. Your receivers, Joey Chenoweth, Anselm Ume, and Kalen Franklin round out the unit. Tight end Jarrett Balter and Sean McGrew round out the Flower Street Bakery offensive starters.
1st and 10. Rosen looks to air it out. Goes towards the far side of the field. Hits Chenoweth inside the 30, 25-20, 15-10. And he's dragged on out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 13-yard line. A big pickup on first down. Give Josh Rosen to Joey Chenoweth 30 yards. 1st and 10 from the Cabrillo 13. A four-wide set. Handoff. Sean McGrew. No, it's a fake. Rosen to keep inside the 5. And he's down inside the 1-yard line. Thought momentarily that he got into the end zone, but the officials will mark him a couple of inches short. But here's St. John Bosco literally knocking on the door. 1st and goal. The quick-moving St. John Bosco offense will hand off to Sean McGrew, and he goes untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Braves.
And just like that, they kick the door open, and Bosco is on the board, 6-0. Sean McGrew doing what he does best, score.
That was a 3-play, 36-yard drive. No time flat, 6-0 extra point pending. Sean McGrew scores for only the 22nd time on the ground this year.
A four-wide set, two are split out to each side. Levette the third going to step up in the pocket, gets to the far side of the field. He'll pick up another Cabrillo first down. Drags a pile of Braves inside the 40 before he's finally wrestled down at the 38. 3rd and 8. Levette going to drop back to pass throw, and it's nearly picked off by Trayvon Beck in and out of his hands. But it'll bring up a fourth down for Cabrillo in Bosco territory. In the backfield, Gonzalez will roll near side of the field, 35-30, 25, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Excuse me, that was Levette the third. They originally had Gonzalez out on the field for that, what you'd think would be a passing play, but instead Levette keeps it himself and picks up another first down for the Jaguars. Jay Serra and St. Bonaventure trying to make sure that doesn't happen in this one. Levette the third, he'll keep far side of the field, and this time St. John Bosco in the backfield to bring him down. Trayvon Beck and Nasanesi there to get him in the backfield for a loss of 3, and it'll bring up a 3rd and long. Four-wide set, two aligned to each side. The lone back, Sean McGrew, snap is back, Rosen to throw. Over the middle, completed. Devin Fleming ahead to the 25-yard line for a pickup of 6.
That was a good call, Dan. It wasn't the deep play. Long Beach actually had that one covered, but boy, does Rosen, such good as a high school quarterback, go to his 3rd and 4th option in no time flat.
3rd and 4 for St. John Bosco. Rosen with a rush coming. He'll dump it off. Sean McGrew, here we go. Near side of the field across the 40-45. And he's dragged down at the 49-yard line. A penalty marker will fly in late. But if the play does stand, give Sean McGrew 26 yards on the reception on a simple screen pass out of the backfield from Josh Rosen. Just a 6-0 lead for St. John Bosco. They scored on their lone offensive possession. This is their second one. 3rd and 6, Rosen to throw, has time, will dump off a simple pass to Anselm Ume. He'll pick up a first down for St. John Bosco and more inside the 30-yard line. Pushed down at the 26 to move the chains for the Braves.
Josh Rosen showing how smooth he can be, just looking at all his receivers, then goes up to his last option to Ume right there.
And this was a Cabrillo defense that was second to last in points per game allowed in the Moore League. 1st and 10, handoff Sean McGrew near side of the field, 25-20, makes the cut to the 15, and he'll pick up 11 yards, another first down for St. John Bosco. And this is the St. John Bosco offense that we're accustomed to seeing.
Yes, it is. Right there, give credit to Joey Chenoweth. A great seal block to the outside, allowing Sean McGrew to bounce that ball outside towards the sideline, and a great run right there.
Eric Daniels, 3 of 6 on the season as far as field goal attempts go. This one from the near side hash, and he'll get it to go from 26 yards out. So make it 9-0 St. John Bosco. 10:08 left to go second quarter. Just 9-0 St. John Bosco here. 9:22 left to go second quarter. Levette III going to keep to the far side of the field, but this time the St. John Bosco defense all over it. He's tackled in the backfield for a loss of 3 to the 20-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. The snap is back. Levette III under pressure, and he's going down in the backfield. Jacob Callier was back there to get him, and that is what we like to call a sack to the 19-yard line, a loss of 1, and Cabrillo will be forced to punt, a 3-and-out forced by the St. John Bosco defense. The snap is back. Rosen on a play action will throw far side of the field, and he'll complete, and it'll be a first down for St. John Bosco. The late penalty marker will fly in. It was
potentially against
Kalen Franklin on the reception. Out of the timeout, 1st and 15 for St. John Bosco. Pass complete, near side of the field. Chenoweth has nothing but open green grass, and he is gone. Touchdown, St. John Bosco.
Broken coverage right there. Joey Chenoweth on the drag.
Well, he is, over the last month and a half, the #1 receiver for the St. John Bosco Braves. Out of oblivion, Chenoweth now catches his 16th pass this month.
The senior transfer from Palos Verdes High School, that's touchdown reception number 5 on the season. 16-0 St. John Bosco, 6:42 left to go second quarter. 3rd and long here for Cabrillo. Levette III going to drop back to pass under duress, and he's going down in the backfield. Cross Poyer there to get him. Credit Poyer with the sack. Loss of 3. It'll bring up 4th and 15 in a likely punting situation for the Jaguars. 2nd and 9. He'll throw. It's complete with St. John Bosco all over it. Trayvon Beck there to get Christian Young in the backfield for a loss of 2. It'll bring up 3rd and long. Take a look ahead to the second half in this one and
scores as well.
Discuss everything going on in the Pac-5 playoffs. 3rd and long here. Play will break down. Levette III will step up inside the 35. Jukes a man down to the 32-yard line. He's still a couple of yards short of the first down marker, but on a 4th and short, Cabrillo going to go for it.
And it was missed.
Maybe not. 2nd and 25. Levette III dump off a screen pass, and slipping inside the 40 was Elijah Walker down to the 37-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and forever for Cabrillo. For the remainder of this one, unless the officials figure some type of alignment out, we'll be playing this game without a back judge referee, as Rosen will complete here to the near side of the field. This time Fleming catches it, and he'll pick up 16 yards. Minute 10 left to go. First half. 1st and 10, St. John Bosco from their own 37. Rosen will fire a strike over the middle, and Kalen Franklin, the senior, there to get it. Give him 11 yards and another first down for St. John Bosco. Fellas, I feel whenever St. John Bosco runs with this 2-minute offense, it's just a clinic. They're almost more comfortable.
Yeah, it's a task to carry those referees off the field. 100 times harder to carry the Braves offensively off the field.
From their own 48, Rosen going to go deep. Ansel Amume's got it inside the 25, inside the 20, still on his feet, and he's finally dragged down at the 12-yard line of the Jaguars. 2nd and 10 from the Cabrillo 12. They'll hand off to McGrew. No, he won't. Rosen will keep. Far side of the field. He goes untouched into the end zone. St. John Bosco will extend that lead with 43 seconds remaining in the first half. Rosen fooled me, and he fooled the Cabrillo defense even worse. He could have walked into the end zone there.
And he did, from about the 5. Well, that was something special. And that's a very, and we've talked about his vocals, if you will, earlier in the year and his ability to throw, but he's just such a fantastic runner. Rosen gets it into the end zone, 6th rushing touchdown this season.
First half is over in round 1 of the CIF Southern Section Pac-5 Division playoffs, and it's the number 1 seed, St. John Bosco 23, the number 16 seed, 3rd place finishers out of the Moore League, Cabrillo nothing. Now they'll get the ball spot right. 1st and 11. Rosen to throw. Going deep. Over the middle. Ansel Amume's got it. And he has all green grass in front of him. He's all the way to the end zone for a St. John Bosco touchdown. Just like that. Give Ume 69 yards on the touchdown reception. And it took the Braves just 2 plays, and they're on the scoreboard here in the 3rd quarter.
5th possession, 5th score, just like that. and that's all it took was just a streak down the seam, and Josh Rosen hitting him perfectly right there.
Yeah, Anselm Ume catches his 4th touchdown of the year. That one his longest. Just a strike down the field and a dagger in the hearts of Long Beach Cabrillo.
11:34 remaining in the third quarter. It's 30-0 St. John.
Well, after the defensive stops,
First and 10. Rosen will throw to the near side of the field. And he'll complete to Jared Balcher, the tight end, who gets down to the 19 for a pickup of 4 on first down. 30-0 Braves, 8:50 left to go. Third quarter, pass is complete, near side of the field. It's the sophomore Christian Gilbert who gets down to the 11-yard line to pick up a first down for St. John Bosco, but there is a penalty marker. After the penalty, 2nd and long for St. John Bosco. Rosen will dump off the screen pass for Chenoweth, and Chenoweth all the way down inside the 5 to the 2.
Oh, boy, he wanted the house call there, but Joey Chenoweth picks up 31 yards, and all of that came after the catch. An effective run to get inside the 5.
The lone back, Sean McGrew, it's a pistol set. They'll hand it off to him, and he's straight up the gut into the end zone. Touchdown, Braves.
That's touchdown number 50 for Sean McGrew on the ground this season in only 27 games. He's been a phenomenal piece to a championship puzzle last year and now this year. That'll be his 2nd touchdown today.
36-0 St. John Bosco, 8:20 remaining in the third. The extra point coming. Levette the third will throw to the far side of the field here on a 3rd and short, and he'll complete it. And it's good enough for a Cabrillo first down.
That's only the 2nd pass all game that goes for positive yardage.
And I tell you what, the pass was completed to Michael Levette III. They brought in Gabe Gonsalves. Hey, the Moore League should only get 1 bid, and that's Long Beach Poly. I don't really have a problem so much with that, but I do have a problem with the team finishing with a record under 500, getting into the postseason. Even Servite.
And Olu finished, 6-4 in the toughest league in the nation?
4-6.
They were 4-6 as well, but they still have a much. So we lose to Orange Lutheran by 11. While in the meantime, Long Beach Cabrillo's losing by 36. Come to play a little bit in this game.
Halfback delay, a lot of room to the far side of the field. This is Sausalito into St. John Bosco territory inside the 40 down to the 35-yard line. Scrimmage, Cabrillo has it at the St. John Bosco 35. Screen pass to the far side of the field, and it's in and out of the hands of Levette III, the intended receiver. William Cole, the senior safety for St. John Bosco, was there to deliver the bone-jarring hit.
In limited time over a couple blowout games.
Clifford Sims, the lone back here. Davis will hand off to him. Sims breaking tackles, finds some room. Far side of the field inside the 40, and he's down to the 39.
Guys, continuing with our playoff talk, I just sent an email to
during the game. He sent
Los Angeles prep writer Eric Sonnenheimer. I asked him about the points. Long Beach Poly wants to go heads up with Bosco.
No, I'm saying Long Beach Poly stays in the Pac-5. You move the Sunset League to the Pac-5.
Great.
First play of the fourth quarter, Quentin Davis going deep, and he has Joey Chenoweth wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, St. John Bosco.
Well, with all that playoff talk, Joey Chenoweth is feeling the playoffs. He's ready to go into the second round, and it doesn't matter who he's going to play because he'll be ready.
Quentin Davis, his first touchdown throw of the year. How about that? A beauty down the sideline, and Joey Chenoweth hauls in the second touchdown today. 6th on the season.
43-0 Bosco, 11:43 left to go in the final quarter.
The crucial extra point. You would think it's an automatic thing, only in the NFL, I guess.
And they might move it back next year.
In the NFL, of course.
Walker here on the kick return, fumbled the football. Looks like St. John Bosco picked it up, and sure enough, they did.
That's the turnover we were talking about.
Another kicker made his first appearance of the season. That was Jacob Green. I don't know how many kickers you can compare him to. Hand off to Clifford Sims, inside the 15, inside the 10, inside the 5, and he's all the way down to the 1.
Boy, Clifford Sims still running hard despite the 43-0 score. He doesn't care. He needs his reps.
He doesn't have his touchdown, his weekly touchdown tonight. So
as well, this will be 38-2, his record as a
Davis
starter.
will come under center and will hand off to Matt Katnick in the backfield, and Katnick is into the end zone. Touchdown for St. John Bosco.
How fun was that? Matthew Katnick, our starting center, going in and taking the ball on a handoff, getting himself a score. He could finally say he scored one, right?
So Emery Sefo, he was the big offensive lineman who was actually on the sideline tonight, as I mentioned earlier. He was the big offensive lineman that got a couple of carries in that interesting set that St. John Bosco likes to run at the goal line, and perhaps what some call garbage time. And this time it's Matt Katnick, who may never score another touchdown in his life as an offensive lineman.
Hey, the guy calls himself the showman, and right there, acting like a true showman right there.
Well, unfortunately for him, though, he may never play football again, period, after this season.
Yeah, he's really big into shot put, track and field.
Just got offered from USC for shot put.
4th and 5. St. John Bosco going to go for it. Handoff. This is Terrence Beasley, near side of the field. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. And he's taken out of bounds at the 9.
That'll be the final play, looks like, of the game.
They'll settle for a 50-point victory in round 1 of the CIF Southern Section Pac-5 Division Playoffs. They take down Long Beach Cabrillo tonight at Cerritos College by a final of 50-0.